Alright, let's do this. This is going to be a little bit of an awkward stream. I'm basically mid-merc, like right now. I thought I was going to start at the top of the hour, and it didn't. So I don't know if I'm just going to try to sneak an auto in the middle here, so I don't miss out, because with Kylo being a thing now, Heroic Sith Raid lasts all of like 2 seconds. But with that being said, so hey, remember when we did that whole Bosk Django 2v3 last time, and I said, ha, watch this being the fight that actually cost me the win? It totally was. We lost by 19 points. It's a bit unfortunate. I don't regret it anyway. That stream was fun enough, and I don't care about 3v3 enough that I don't really regret it for a second. And in Flare Boot's defense, he didn't say to take this team. Like, if we did this team, they probably win. Who knows? Juhani is such a good character. I think she could 1v3, 1v2 the bounty hunters. But anyway, so we're technically in loser's bracket. The person doesn't have GL, but they kind of posted enough on defense that we have some stuff to fight against anyway. I wasn't going to take this first, I was going to do gas first, but honestly, I'm so curious to do this that I'm just going to jump into it anyway. I want to do first order Watt against this team, just because I want to, like, I'm still brand spanking new on having these people, and all of my experience with them is calibrated to awful mods, gear 12, basically no investment. This is not a good matchup for them, but I want to see if, with the power of our pretty solid investments, I want to say, if we can power through this. There's a good chance this will lose, but also, he posted gas on defense. I don't think this dude has much left to actually try to chip through Ray and get through everything else, so let's see. This is for me. I'm doing this for me. This might not be a good fight. This team is good against like a Rex lead, but Shakti brings enough offense that they're gonna have some drilling power, but I just want to see. I need to know. The first thing that struck out to me is they're all going to have Dispel, which means that we're going to be getting 10% protection back constantly. The crew counterattack kind of suck for feeding Shakti extra turn meter, but okay, she's kind of just dead. This wasn't okay. You know, I remember the part where I said that this fight was a bad idea. Yeah, see, like, they've got some damage output, but like 5v5, this is a bad idea. We don't need to kill him yet. We need crew to take a turn. I don't think we get full protection. You saw CLS can solo shock somewhere? Crew Watt Nihilus is pretty cool. Yeah, I can see that. If you have a, well, like CLS has that regen Zeta. I don't have it personally, but that's based around resists, right? It's not really, like, unless Fives was there with bad potency. I mean, crit avoidance, I could see it. I have been thinking about it. I don't think I really like this CLS team on defense. Oh, let me make sure it's off of top chat. I still don't know why top chat is the default. I don't know that this team is really getting a whole lot of mileage. I am really curious to see the GAC history at the end of this week, but like, I feel like if we pull these to offense, this will be, they'll offer more relative power than if we just shoved something else in there instead. Okay. Well, I believed in the boys and they rewarded me. I'm probably just gonna mirror gas here, as lazy as it is to say. Our mods are just better than his. This is actually kind of really messy. His gas is full tank modded and we are not. We're like the opposite of tank modded. And we have one protection primary. This is mostly going to come down to who lines up the gas last stand first with the most protection. I don't expect that either side's clones are going to survive, even with us having speed lead. We're going to get countered a lot here, and I think we're going to get toppled first. I might just do basic. I've always liked basic in the gas mirror for the armor ignoring. Yeah, that's way juicier. You don't get the cooldown decrease, and I think that's okay. If we get one more gas turn before topple, I think we'll be set. The assist might actually be enough. It's an offense modded 5, so we're going to chunk him pretty hard. Close. There's no way the AoE kills Rex in one go here. Yeah, that's fine. This is a little bit awkward on the stand-up. Like, I'm pretty sure we're just going to get trounced now. But I think it's fine, as long as we live long enough for our gas to get some protection back first. Okay, he's out of protection, so this favors us hugely. Like, Rex should die here. And even with the non-crit, it'll be close, but we should just... Yeah. He was way tankier than I gave him credit for, even with the crappy modding. Okay. God, gas versus gas is always so sweaty. Okay, we have that correct. Whoever runs out of protection first usually loses that, but... Yeah, but my 5s is not the 5s he used to be. I don't think I have... I don't know if I actually have my 5s modding on still. It's because 5s is... yeah. Like, we gave him some protection, but his stat share is way worse than it used to be. I'm the Sealos versus Shock tagged in Discord. Alright. Let's pull this up. Oh, it's not a replay. Interesting. I mean, I guess if you mod for this, I could kind of see the potential. Like high speed crit avoidance arrow. And then yeah, with the crit avoidance arrow, Shock T's ramping crit damage won't matter either. Cool. Alright. Back into the game. Do we need to... Alright, this isn't my idea of ideal content, but look. The Supreme Leader Kyle was not going to gear himself, forgive me. Just pop auto. I don't even remember. We did JTR. There's... I don't think we did R2. I'm also pretty sure they are modded. Hell yeah. It's not gonna be damage, but whatever. This is so not ideal. I was really hoping to just get this done before stream. Okay, she still has stuff on. Also, I'm pretty sure autoing Ray is actually way worse. Mostly because of the nuke just not being that good in the raid, and damage Ray's basic is actually not bad. Finn has to be there though. If you don't run Finn and she's not modded for tenacity, you're just gonna... I mean, just pop auto. You're just gonna get a tenacity... Or is defense down? I think Nihilus is defense down. You get that on the first hit of the basic, and then the second part just feeds him protection. It sucks. It's also really weird to see JTR get this. Like, once Finn gets his tenacity, it really seems to shut down Kylo for the most part. Or not Kylo, Nihilus. I probably should have babysat the initial turn order just to make sure that Rey got triple translate. Yeah, the good news is this team is gonna feed Terminator absolutely horribly. I don't expect this will take that long. See, none of them have debuffs. We don't need to cancel auto for a couple more turns. They just fed him like 60% Terminator, and Rey got debuffed again. She might just be on monitor or something. Like, even any amount of base tenacity at all, plus 50% is enough to resist Nihilus usually. Yeah, see how the Rey basic there is resisting. Normally it's a good thing to try to kill the side mounts before Rey ults, because we're going to get 33% damage on Nihilus, but whatever. Finn got it done anyway. Alright, Nihilus is one away. It's also one thing I really wasn't expecting to start happening again recently, is I went from not using the in-game loadouts to, like, pretty much across the board. Territory battles and even some stuff. Hot Utils is sick, but there are some cases where I find that it's not actually the tool that I need for the job. Who do you actually want to eat this with? I feel like 3PO would probably be best. Whatever, let's take it on BB-8. For whatever reason, my brain got really tripped out for a second at seeing a Rey in the leader slot having life block. She can't do that. It's illegal. Yeah, we're fine. That's the thing, these mercs used to, like, last a decent amount of time. Actually, 90k on the Whirlwind. That actually seems about on par with the basic with buffs now. She had ID buffs. Actually, it might be a little bit higher. I might take that statement back. I mean, look. With what Kylo did to Heroic Sith Raid, I'm kind of just apathetic to any possible improvements anyway. If you're in a guild that doesn't have that many Kylo, then you still have a shot. But for me, it's just, like, so horribly locked out at this point. I just don't even bother anymore. Like, sometimes I don't even bother to auto just to get something on the board. There's, like, no difference between a 15 or a 25. Alright, the boy has Annihilate. Sure. Oh, I think we used it on Ray last time. Yeah, because Ray can kind of just lifesteal her way back up. Be comfy with it. Alright, he's enraged. I'm not gonna do a Undying juggle at all. That's the sad thing too, like for a plain auto, all things told, this really isn't that bad of a performance. Like that's the thing I don't understand, is legitimately like, with Kylo doing what he did to the raid, why did they give her Whirlwind reduced raid boss damage? I mean, shoot, they could make it do triple damage. Like, it'd be like 1 million damage, and it's still like you're gonna run Kylo over her. Okay, 14 million. That should be more than enough. Back to the fun stuff. We need to go through this first. His mods on this team are really not what you'd want. Actually, his two Kylos are decent speed. I think we can still JTR it anyway. I think it has the potential to get messy. I don't think we're going to get control on Kylo initially. OG Kylo. Wait. No, it's Zeta Hux. Never mind. Okay, one thing I know for sure. For Padme, if we're going to get this feat, we're going to have to use Padme against this, and we're going to have to... This is going to be really, really annoying. We need to auto-basic Anakin on zombie enough to get the feat progress that we crave. We need 16, and this is the last round to do it. Do we do Shakti against their first order? Just challenge accepted it. Yeah, let's do it. Both teams counter each other. How does it even work? Why not? This can't go horribly. Although, OG Kylo is a pretty big difference here. It's going to give us a lot of Retribution activations. Sure. I actually don't know. So is this a turn swap? Okay, Hux should block that. Let's just get the boy stacking. Oh, weird. It actually didn't block the Terminator. Okay. Stop stun locking my boy. If we dispel that, we actually heal him effectively. I think we leave him alone. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't think training exercises is going to remax arc, so we might as well just put Echo back to full. Ha. my first order win, sir. Actually, now that I think about it, his relic distribution is really weird. I can't... Ooh, Padme. Interesting. I actually don't know what I want to use on that. I think this actually hurts Nest in 3v3. I'm not sure. My original plan was just to nest the Bastila. So the idea, the thing that has me concerned here is, well, it's a relic for Anakin. So it's not as difficult to kill. There's going to be a lot less people getting protection up, which is a lot less stacking for Nest. Plus it's 3PO giving offense down. This is just awkward. This team is weird too. Are you even... like, what are you? Who are you? It's a damage build throne. We could... I might just give it a go anyway. I keep on clicking Separatist looking for scoundrels. If we do this, it's gonna be a little bit... well... we need Hermiota's potency. Although wait, even with... we 185, there's actually 3% that he can debuff us, so even Hermiota doesn't get us where we need to be, I don't think. Nice gun. Okay, there's no General Kenobi here. They are crit immune. .269. I'm guessing she's gonna be faster than Anakin. Yeah, 253. 251. Okay, Padme's fastest. She's gonna kick. We could just Sith Empire that. I was really hoping to break a Sith Empire for banner efficiency, for better score. Yeah, let's do it. I think I like fishing for the ability block here. Oh, please. Okay. We might actually get through this fairly comfortably. If Mal can lifesteal enough. That's close. I don't think we get it. Oh, we did. Alright. Fairly harmless. Hux didn't have dominance at the time. The Terminator block isn't dictated by dominance. It's his unique Zeta. He just needs to have advantage to block it. Let's see. I've had some of Ahsoka's threaten me in the past. This one, having a protection triangle, I feel less threatened. I think Nest can just straight up solo here. The Bastila has 0 potency, so... not only is she not going to stun Nest, she's gonna feed my Nest tenacity every time she tries anything. That's basically what's gonna happen here. You might as well target Ahsoka first, just to... She's the only kill threat. Alright, starting to get there. GK doing us a favor. Not getting any counterattacks there. Okay. Okay, that nuke was like the scariest possible crit or kill chance that they had on us, and it did 30% of our health. Yeah. What? Did I speak too soon? What was that? Excuse me? Bastila? Why is she just murdering now? Hang on. Pause. What is wrong with you? Okay, this just turned into a horror movie. Okay, GK keeping us alive. We're not in danger. You got issues, apparently. I don't want anything to do with you. What was that? Dude, wait. Like, she's got offense up, yeah, but like... Hello? Oh, we're dead. What is... We should have stuck with basic. The basic can't be evaded. The basic was reliable lifesteal. A Relic 7 crit damage triangle, I guess, gets you there. Damn. Yeah. There was no reason to go for the... Like, the stun would have been more damage, so more lifesteal, but we just needed... that was a 2% dodge. Like, I can't really hindsight that truthfully. That's just unfortunate. Alright, so for once, Relics trumped mods there. My nest couldn't finesse. I need to give her an accuracy arrow, then we'll never have that issue again. I think it's time to 6-stick Ray on her. Feed her some glorious retribution. We probably should have just started auto-basicking Basila's shield off as well, just to get rid of her damage steroid. I think that's a fair analysis for hindsight. If anything, GK was helping us too, so there was no reason to finish him off. Alright, stick Ray. Well, her shield's gone. She's getting there. Alright, stick Ray smash. Good job, stick Ray. Yeah, we should have left GK alive. We should have focused down Basila's shields. Auto basic on Basila's second targeting. I just... Legit, in this entire time that I've played this game, I have never seen a Basila that did, like, any amount of damage worth caring about. Neat. Alright, who buys us the most comfort here? Chica doesn't really heal us. I mean, the taunt will always buy us some control, but Daka basic is still going to be some uncomfortable RNG here. I kind of like Ahsoka. Crit chance kind of buys some stock in Barris, but it's a weak Barris. Relic 4000, I think, could threaten a one-shot with Spirit Blade Assault on my Barris. It's a more chaotic fight, but I think it feels a little bit safer. Let's try Ahsoka. Always bring comfort. The only thing I'm worried about is, well, I like what Ahsoka's bringing with the Cleanse just as extra stun control. We got an extra heal to try to manage Plague. We just can't control who they try to hit. Also, I just like Ahsoka for its zombie management. Alright. For the feat. Speed-wise, I actually don't know if we go first. This would be a good thing to know. They do go first. We ignore Plague. Alright, they wasted heal. Let's just bop them once. See, if we overkill right now, I don't know if this Anakin attempt on zombie actually counts as a healing immunity. Alright, so technically speaking, we need to kill Daka now. Like, if Anakin one-shot zombie, I actually don't know if that counts. I don't know if that's fair game. Alright, we hold heal at the right time, assuming we don't get murdered first. Get Plague off of us. See, I'm nervous to fully auto-basic this. I mean, Daka doesn't have ramp mechanics, right? So it's not that scary. If the zombie is too squishy, we're not actually going to make feat progress, though. Like, look at this. We're not even spending courage stacks. It might have been safer if we killed Daka last and then just kept on hitting her instead. Something beefier to actually try to stack this on. I hope this counts, otherwise we probably don't get this feat. We can just basic. It implies it's happening at the same time as damage, but just in terms of game coding, right? Like, since we're one-shotting it, I don't know if the actual registration attempt counts. The fact that Padme Kick is one-shotting him as well means that it's not a assist attempt either. Oh, I think I saw a resist that time, actually. Interesting. Alright, if this is working, if this is doing what we wanted to, then I think we can just end it now. We've done enough Anakin basics. One more for good measure. We can do Anakin basic on Talzin just to have an alive target. Alright, they just one-shot anyway. Good stuff. Alright, please count for the feat. Okay. I'm just gonna assume that that was a yes. This nest isn't that scary. She's got 2 protection, I believe. Not this one. We could just JTR BB-8 Finn. I was kind of wanting to just JTR mirror this, honestly. It's so, like, it's really hard to get a read on this guy. His relics look really intimidating, and then his mobs just are not really there. Okay, 260 speed actually puts us pretty comfortably ahead of him. I actually don't know what team to value as highest threat here. I guess JTR. But they're slow enough that JTR mirror isn't really that scary either. She does have the self-cleanse, so that actually makes it a little bit clunkier. We could JKR the JTR. I guess just JTR the nest. We don't have R2 as an option. He only stuns if he is inspired, I believe. No. If this stun fails, this isn't really a reliable, repeatable source. This is kind of uncomfortable. We use normal Finn already, though. Whatever. In 3PO we trust. It's at least a free Tenacity down call on Nest at the start. We can chip around over time. This is a bit unfortunate with the L3 counterattack. I'm not too worried about it. BB-8 being dazed is unfortunate. Alright, can I get my team back, please? This is a lot less comfortable with that R2 here. In 5v5, this setup is so easy. Alright, we're gonna take some damage doing this. She'll have offense down at least, but we need to start getting some actual chip out. Yeah, we're getting there. She's really not hitting that hard. Even if we greeted installed for ID here, we're not going to get 100% protection anyway on anybody, so just close. Kind of curious about if Geos could handle this. Maybe he's getting its new lead. I actually don't even know what the remaining state of my Geos are after everything. We go first. That's something. So it's what? Non-speed lead for Asajj, 15 per non-buffed. So the Geo or GBA is going to give everyone buffs. So I think that completely denies Asajj on this whole thing, because I think Hive Mind actually does count as a buff, seeing as it's not blue. I don't mind trying that. It's going to be a little bit awkward, but I'm fine with doing this here. This is going to be pretty bad overkill. Let's just take out the stick. We don't have... what's it called? So we can't actually splash here safely. Let's just... I don't know if I trust this. Yeah. We got purple protection, it's fine. Okay, now we can harass BB-8 safely. Alright, full protection. Just had to juggle things around to get cooldowns back. This is going to be... I don't even know if this is going to be spicy, honestly. I feel like I say honestly way too much lately. Hearing recordings of myself talk now. It would be lovely not to give Dooku a counterattack, but we don't really need to dispel the stealth. Let's just... GBA basic here will activate Spy to 100%. We might take a stun on Brute. I'm kind of okay with that. Brute's gonna go before Newt, so even if Newt tries to get a stun or a extortion on him while he's stunned, it's actually okay. Alright, Dooku makes buffs. Dooku dies. Oh, he got a... oh, it's not Newt lead. What am I even talking about? Okay. Sure. This isn't really anything anymore. Why is this Asajj so beefcake? I know she's Relic 7, but... okay, as long as we don't give him another turn after he does his percent health. Actually, I think he might have a Dispel coming out. This might be okay. Or it's a basic. Okay, this is pretty unfortunate. I think we actually might get taxed on protection pretty hard because these speed downs landed. I'm surprised he lapped us, though. Oh, we got Grace Period anyway. He did 2 turns in the time it took us to recover, but it wasn't really an impressive Newt. I don't know why he cycled twice like that. There's no Newt text I can think of off the top of my head. Is it Dooku related? No. Well, most of the time speed does make sense. Newt revived, took a bonus turn, did basic, like that, sure, yeah, that's expected. And then just decided to cast Extortion for funsies. I mean, his Newt isn't anything... like, his Newt went last. Extortionist funsies. It's not a Newt lead. It's Dooku lead. Like, Extortion I believe is still negative speed with his unique? I don't... Yeah, like, look, we sort by speed. I don't... His news is down here next to Rose. It's an offense set. He's not fast. Yeah, minus 30% speed, but that's one person. Weird. I might... clip that after we kill this guy. Wait, Conwell, if you didn't know about speed sorting? Oh yeah, this is the OG scouting, back before we had tools. This is what all I did. Go in, sort his characters by speed. Of course, you gotta keep in mind, like, characters with really high base speeds are just gonna kind of float to the top. But at the very least, it's a good way to get a snapshot of their top 10 in terms of general priority. Lets you know what they're working with. Actually, Malik before DR. Good on him. I don't know if he did that intentionally, but good on him. 276, 274 looks deliberate. You never use that sort menu. Yeah, it's valuable. Speaking of other things that I'm pretty sure people probably don't know about, and I definitely only just found out on accident. Hey chat, did you know that this is a button? That you can just choose scavenger menu parts instead of using the arrows? I definitely didn't. Front to back. 2 presses. It's fucked up. I didn't know. You did that one, Redemption? Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, this B2 is going to be a dick banner-wise. Bastila kind of gets us ahead of that curve a bit. It's still really, really weird to me having Zeta Bastila lead. It still, like, hasn't really worn off as a novelty. It only took me 2 years to activate it. Yeah, this is probably best. Is this best banners? We have like no damage, dude. Our Bastila is not their Bastila. Our Bastila is not a god. Our Bastila is built for what I have always seen Bastila as, which is just, she's here, she's got some meat, she's gonna buff some people. G my feet still? If it is, then shoot. You already got used. This is a fucking feat? This fucking season, dude. I'm so glad this is 3v3. I would have been so salty otherwise. This is one of those... Yeah, it's gonna end one day into the next round. This ends in defense phase, I think, right? Oh wait, no. We get one more... You know, we'll get one more shot at this. Okay, we extremely need to stop using this CLS team on defense then. Fuck. If that isn't a cosmic sign, I don't know what is. Get out of here. Yeah, it's not a bad team, but just... Again, I see the relics... What? No. It's a crit damage B2. He's coming for us. I mean, fuck, my nuts just died to a Bastila. Maybe I should just shut the fuck up. Crit chance offense. God bless. It's crit damage Thrawn too. I'm ready. You know what? I'm ready for this. Just take me. We might as well Masters training Bastila first. Why not? Gives my ability block. This is actually going to be a while to actually get through them, I think. Yeet him. Yeah. Bastila versus Magna is still a pretty good classic. I appreciate it. We're not... We might as well try to Fracture Throne. Oh god, we're actually a little bit against... Okay, we really need to... If we need to control you... He has tenacity. We probably need to just go for basic. I don't... Okay, we're just gonna get resisted anyway. No point using that. If he keeps feeding protection to B2, then this is going to be really annoying. So we kind of just need to DPS race this, I think. Speed up on Hermituda was actually kind of nice of him here. Stop healing him, you asshole. Just die. I feel like we just... Okay, that was... I was not expecting a 20k crit there. I guess all of his stuff is in protection for the most part. Okay. This is the slowest fight ever. We're getting there. He's still buffing me, and we don't really need to... He might have the AoE backup. This fight has actually gone so long. Yeah, he's gonna AoE next turn. Who is the damage dealer on this team? The friends we made along the way. This team's sheer unwillingness to die. Apparently GK can kind of throw down with Basileia buffs. He's putting out a respectable 22k each. The GK we're seeing right now is what we can look forward to with Relic Barris and Kiadimundi. Similar energy. Alright. Yeah, this Bastila fight is the Bastila I had in my mind when I chose Nest in that matchup. In my defense. New offense meta. Alright. Can I trust the boys here? Can the boys even be trusted? This is even a resistance leader. They don't get synergy pairing. Smells like Clash in here. Gross. Are they even fast? Are you even? Like, what do you... I trust the boys. Alright, we killed Geezer first. Nice stun, idiot. Okay. Huh. Well. Oh god, what is this? I didn't even look at this. Thrawn. Thrawn with Hyena. It's a fun medley. Alright. This is just my new joyride. We're just doing this. That's enough, right? I don't think we need to... This is still 5-star Hyena, so they can't take a hit as well. But given the fleet they're running, I think it's fine. This is what I've been waiting for, man. This is the dream. I might, like, once I get a 7-star Vulture Hyena, I'm just gonna start posting GK on defense, I think. Like, what even is this? Why does Grievous just go first now? This is not... This has happened never. If we Buzz Droid Karth, he's gonna get all that foresight spam. It's gonna cut our DPS a bit. Let's give turn meter to Vulture, I guess. I mean, we don't really need to place full Buzz Rides on him. We could just basic. Sure. Is this a stun only on buffed? Yeah. Buh! I'm extremely experienced with this fleet, I promise. I know exactly what the power level is now. After all these upgrades. It doesn't matter if we call this in, right? This will just kill them outright. Okay. -2, so I guess that's a 67 potential max. I don't think stronger virtual would have made a difference there. Yeah, as long as it doesn't lose protection. That's fair. 2447. Man, this fucking Bastila. This is gonna be burned into my memory. Legit, this is gonna haunt me. Like, I guarantee you, I cannot do Nestillas against Bastila anymore without actually checking the damage modding now. I mean, I could have played around it. It was preventable, but dude, what Bastila does that ever? It's a, by the way, my Nest Relic 6, health 6 dot primary circle. She doesn't even have damage sets. It's just relics plus CD offense. Time to R7 her? Dude, yeah, sure. Kylo who? Supreme Leader Kylo? I'm all about that Bastila train. Like, it's not even a good damage ratio. The salt is growing. Like, don't let this fool you. The stats on her actual, like, business. Like, the doubles damage doesn't actually mean anything. The base ratio is what? 100%. So you get a respectable 212. Garsax and our Bastila? Dude, Garsax actually had some pretty respectable damage stats, as I recall. Alright. Well, that ended fairly quickly. Wait, did it? It's been an hour. Never mind. Did not end quickly. There's so many more fights in 3v3. Before we close out, I'm checking this for sure. I want to know what's up with that dude. This boy is doing something naughty. I do not trust him. Yeah, like, we didn't even have extortion anymore at this point. Oh! Okay, no, that's fair. That was a counterattack from Dooku lead. We should have caught that. That wasn't actually him using his turn as a basic. It's interesting that he can counterattack when he's killed, though. I don't know that I've ever really seen that before. It's not really a common scenario. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I just need to see this one last time. You asshole. Oh, wait. Is she? I don't think she is. Is she Evasion Relic? No, she's Accuracy. So that was just a 2%. Just the one thing that had to go wrong for me to fail that here. Don't use special, don't overthink it, just use basic. Yep, good shit. 53k Bastila, God bless. All it took is her buffing herself and having her leadership. And we weren't even that low. It wasn't like one of these. Because in one of these situations, if we were that low, I would have said like, okay, the nuke would have been more justified to try to lifesteal back to full. You feel like her first special has less than 100% accuracy? No. It probably just feels like that because her basic can't be avoided, so we're just used to Nest feeling reliable, right? I mean, you know what? If you want to gift this, it's deserves. Like, there was zero reason here. Like, I really want to highlight this. In the realm of Nestdom, GK wasn't doing anything bad here. The only reason that I had to aim at him was I saw health bar low, purple shield here. He killable first. There was zero thought process going on here. Anything GK did here, anything he did here, basic, mass assist call, Bastila calling him to make him attack us, would have just built up our purple shield, so we were in way less danger. There was less than 0% chance. There was negative chance to actually kill GK first here. It was just, again, it was just like whoever expects Bastila to throw down. Like, extremely not mean. You heard me say that he was helping me over and over? Yeah, weird. It's almost like even in the moment I was like, yeah. We're in no danger here. Remember when I said that Ahsoka... Dude, I'm so salty. I said Ahsoka was the kill threat. Ahsoka chunked us to like 80%. With buffs too, I'm pretty sure. Nah, that wasn't the hit. Like, she chunked us like right here. I'm pretty sure this is it. Like, I have had, like, in those hits that Bastila took me, like, breathtakingly low, I've had that happen before, don't get me wrong. It was an Ahsoka that did it. It was never a Bastila. I'm becoming a salty broken record now, but just... Who does this? I'm mad. Lesson learned, though. Fair enough. I don't think it costs us anything, right? Like, I don't even mean this as an insult to the dude. I think just pure roster-wise, like what he has left, I don't know that he can get through the raise setup. Although we'll have to see after this weekend what the other dude used as well. It's giving me ideas, like between my success with him and I'll be curious to see what the last guy used on me. I think Geos to snipe Chewie, Rex to snipe Han, and you're really... I mean, the biggest concern is just you need a really good preload on Rey to buy Rex enough time to cycle back around. Alright. I guess we won't know if we win until we know, but yeah. I'm gonna check the Merc, see what the heck's going on. I'm gonna go drink and try to forget about this nest fight. What a fucking thing. I'm still mad. A piece of shit. Fuck you and your Relics of a Bastila. God damn it. Alright. Thanks all for watching. Peace out. Fucking Bastila.